for another episode of my FM20 save with FC Rapid. We're here for the first leg against CSKA Moscow in the playoffs for the Europa League. If we win this tie, then we move on to the group stages. If we lose it, then we still move on to the group stages, but of the Europa League 2 instead. So no matter what happens, we still get European football. We had one match after the last game against Antwerp, and that was a match against Sepsi, which we lost because, well, we were away from home, so we lost 1-0. So far this season, we've won every home game and we've lost every away game. And also, we've won every home game by 3 goals and we've lost every away game by only 1 goal. Yeah, not a very good start. We're in 7th right now, so the board must not be pleased with that. Let's see, the league. Oh, they are pleased, apparently. Alright. So let's take a look at the team that's gonna start today against CSKA. First off, let me see if there have been any more transfers because I'm not sure anymore. We loaned out Grusman on the left mid and Gigliuti, the guy who just got in, who I said that we were gonna loan out. He got loaned out, and I loaned out Grusman because that meant that we could register the 2 new players. So that's everything that happened. Taking a look at the starting 11, Labrovic, Ferrero, Kolbas, Lupu, Pisk, Pinter, Owaida, Memela, Castillo, Shelaru, and Lambulic. Malasia is on the bench, so he is gonna get his squad number. Kulda is injured, so yeah, that's a good start to his career at this club. Let's give him number 3 because why not? Who is number 1? Who was number 1? Was it Nick Zulli probably? Alright, so we're gonna get right into it. I'm very excited for some more European football and hopefully we'll reach the group stages again just like we did last season. But last season, of course, it was the Champions League. We won't reach the Champions League anymore this year, but hopefully we'll reach the Europa League and see how far we can get there in the tournament. But firstly, let's try to progress past CSKA because CSKA is a very tough club and they're a very physical club as well, being from Russia. Most Eastern European teams are play very physical football. So that's something. Well, our club is from Eastern Europe as well, so should be a similar style of football. But we'll find out in just a second what we can do against this team. That's, in my opinion, a pretty good team. But we'll see how we stack up against them. Sigurdsson has the ball and it's already 1-0 to them. Alright, they have Højbjerg. They have Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in the middle. Alright, did not expect that. That's a very good player, of course, playing for Spurs in real life right now. Castillo with the ball, but he puts it so far wide that it's almost a throw-in. So, alright, so they do get an injury as well. But, yeah, not a very good start to the game. I expected more from this, but let's try to push on and still get the equalizing goal and, of course, the winner as well. We have enough time, still an hour left, so nothing to be too scared of yet. And I also saw that Lambulic picked up a small knock, but he seems to be able to play on just fine, so that's good. Shelaru now on the ball on the right hand side. It goes back to the middle to Pinter. Pinter dribbles forward and that's the 1-1. That's the equalizer in the 43rd minute. Alright, so I've got a little bit more faith now for the second half as well, that we can push on and maybe get another 1 or 2 goals. Hopefully 2, because 2-1 lead to take to Russia is not enough, I think, because of course they have the away goal as well. So it's not even sold out, almost 14,000. So I think there are 100 empty seats. So it's almost sold out, but I'm surprised that it's actually not completely sold out because it is a European game and a good one as well. Shelaru now with a good shot, but it's just wide of the post. So we do have the upper hand. Just unlucky to concede that goal pretty early. They have had only 4 shots, so with one of their only shots of the game, they scored as well. So let's go a little bit more attacking and see what we can do. in the final 20 minutes. Also, let's get Lambulic off for Demchenko. Him being Russian maybe gives us an edge. Let's get Pisk off there for Malasya. Let's see what he can do in his debut. And let's keep it. No, you know what? Castillo is playing pretty badly, so let's get Bogdan Djerdje in and see what he can do in the final 15 minutes. Hopefully we'll get another goal. Hopefully we'll get another two, but maybe that's too much to ask right now. But at least one would be pretty good. Djerdje now with a corner kick, maybe a chance for us. But it seems to be like CSKA can actually counter from it. Sigurdsson, the goal scorer, sets it up almost in our penalty box right now. Could go for the shot, but he lays it off to Martinez, and his shot gets blocked, and maybe we can counter their counter. Shelaru with the ball, a lot of space on the right side. He tries to. Oh my god, what a goal! He chose to go into that space by himself instead of laying off that ball to the player that was running with him, and an absolute screamer into the top corner puts us up 2-1 against CSKA in the 86th minute. They do get another chance here, a throw in on the right side, Sigurdsson with a cross to Agalarov, to Ukin. It doesn't feel like there's much danger right now, and there's the ball for us. Memela takes it off of him, and maybe we can put in a third. Demchenko has the ball, dribbles forward into their penalty box now, 1-on-1 with the keeper, and there it is. His first goal of the season, and the 3-1 for us against CSKA. That's exactly the lead that I wanted, that I asked for at halftime. Hopefully we'll score another 2 goals, I said. Well, they listened, and we did score another 2 goals. So a 3-1 lead to take into Russia is a pretty good one. So I'll see you guys in just a second. And we're here for the second leg, and once again we had one game in between. Was a home game. We didn't win it 3-0. We won it only 1-0, but it was against Dynamo, so tough opposition. We moved back up to 5th place. Still not good enough. We need to win some away games because this is actually an insane record. I've never seen this before. On one hand, I think it's a little bit funny, but on the other hand, I would like to pick up some more points than this. So this is going to be the starting 11 for the second leg against CSKA. Labrovic, Ferrero, Kolbas, Lupu, Pisk, Pinter, Owaida, Memela, Tomescu, Shelaru, and Lambulic. So let's go straight into the game. I remember in the first game when we subbed on Demchenko, I said, well, he's Russian, so maybe that gives us an edge, and he actually scored as well. So that's pretty good. Hopefully he can do the same for us if he comes on this game. Hopefully we don't need to. Hopefully we'll just see this through to the end, or maybe even score before he comes on and just have a good lead instead of conceding a goal in the 8th minute. We got a throw in here in the 8th minute. Ferrero throws it to Owaida, back to Ferrero, back to Owaida again, to Pinter in the penalty box, and there's 1-0 in the 8th minute again, this time in our favor. We're leading 1-0. They need to score 3 goals now to get to extra time, and they need to score 4 goals to win it. So I think we got a good chance of progressing to the group stages. Very happy with that as well. If you would have asked me a couple of seasons ago if we were able to, if we would be able to beat CSKA, I would have probably said no. As a matter of fact, I would have definitely said no. But Richard Pinter here scores the second of the night. It's 2-0, 5-1 on aggregate, so that means that they need to score 5 goals to not get knocked out by us. Because of course we now have the away goal advantage as well. So another chance maybe here to Mescu on the left side. Could this be a big result against CSKA? Oh, good save by the keeper. If we keep on playing like this could actually become a very big win. But we'll have to, as I said, keep playing like this, keep the pressure on them. Kolbas now with the ball, switches play to the left-hand side. A good try, but not very close to the goal, sadly. But as still 2-0 up, of course, I think we got this one in the bag. I don't see them scoring 5 goals in the second half. So I think that this means that we're through to the group stages and we get another €1,000,000 as well. So that's always good. We get a free kick here on our own half. Lupu to Pisk, back to Lupu. A long ball forward, but it gets headed down. And Sigurdsson can take it away. Sigurdsson could go for it. He does, and it's 2-1. So they only need 4 goals now. So that's a little bit more precarious than it should have been. Deep into stoppage time of the first half, um, that goal should not have gone in. We should have definitely kept that out. Now they only need 4 goals in the second half, but it's still 4 goals. Waida now with the cross, but it's blocked, and Memela's shot is also blocked, and now CSKA can try to counter again. Roskazov, I think, with the ball on the right side. I mean, these names are so hard to pronounce sometimes. Again, Roskazov on the right side could put in a cross. He does so. Martinez, and a good save by Labrovic. That could have been the 2-2, but luckily the keeper kept it out. But it is a corner kick for CSKA. Martinez to take it, headed away by Memela, and Lambulic can bring it away even further. Might even set up a counter attack here. Lambulic still on the ball with Sigurdsson with a good tackle. So that's a throw in for us. And I think that's another free kick this time for CSKA. Again, Martinez behind the ball, goes for it. Labrovic spills it, and there's the 2-2. There's the equalizer against Sigurdsson. He has scored all of the 3 goals that CSKA have scored against us. So they only need 3 more goals to knock us out. But we do have a free kick here. Pisk to take it. Goes into the box. Lupo with a header, but it's just wide of the post. Let's once again get Lambulic out of there for Demchenko. And also, what else can we do? I think everybody else isn't playing badly, but it's just for some reason it's just not clicking. Let's try the same that we did in the first leg and go more direct. And hopefully we'll pick up 1 goal, because a win obviously also gives us more coefficient points, which is good for the next seasons as well. And we get a throw in here, so maybe another chance for us. Ferrero to Shelaro, back to Ferrero, a good cross, but it's headed away. Picked up by Pisk. Pisk could bring it back in. He switches the play to Ferrero, to Pinter. Pinter with a good pass as well, but again, ball is worked out by CSKA, and now they can counter here. Agalarov on the left side tries to play it back to his teammate, but the ball gets intercepted, and long ball forward now gets headed down by CSKA. Both teams at this stage of the game are playing pretty sloppy, and CSKA choose to bring the ball back to their goalkeeper, Slobin, who kicks it long, and we intercept it immediately. Pinter now could go past his opponent. He does so, and his opponent gets a red card for it as well. So they're with 10 men for the final 15 minutes. So that could actually be pretty good for us. Not going to take off Pinter because he's been playing pretty good. Let's get Pisk off of there for Malasia again. Let's see what he can do in this game. He also made some minutes in the first game, of course. Hopefully he'll make an impact in this one, because I do want that winning goal. I do want those coefficient points, because we need a lot to move our team even higher of the rankings. Hoiberg with the ball back to his keeper, to Slobin. And he's probably going to kick it long again. He does so. Could we intercept it again? We can. Ferrero this time intercepts it. Of course, they miss a player on the left-hand side. But Ferrero with a poorly misplaced pass. And now Sigurdsson is in on goal again. He goes for it. Just wide of the post. Still 2-2. I still think we're through to the group stages. But I would love that winner in the final minutes. Would be very good indeed, but I don't see it happening. Only injury time left, only 1 minute, and CSKA have a free kick. Martinez behind the ball, Labrovic with a good save and an important save as well. I mean, they're not gonna come back from this. That's 100% sure. Maybe we get one last chance. Maybe now Roskosov with the ball back to his keeper, but nobody pressuring the keeper, so he's gonna take his time, and that's probably going to be one of the last actions of the game. His long ball again straight to Ferrero. Maybe this is our last chance. Demchenko goes past the defense. Demchenko again it's Demchenko. He scored the 3rd goal against CSKA in the first leg. He scored the only goal against Dinamo. And now he scored the winner in the 93rd minute against CSKA as well. Gives us the win on the night. And of course we already had the win on aggregate. But I'm very happy with that win on the night. Gives us some more coefficient points. Love to see it. And that means we're into the group stages. So what I'm gonna do is, oh, we get another 3 million euros as well, um, because we reached the group stage. So let's get straight into the draw. It's only one day after the game, so let's see what group we end up in. And also, let's see. Oh yeah, Retivi is going out on loan. So we got another spot to register a player in that we're gonna use more than him. Um, what seed we are is what I wanted to say. Is what I'm curious to find out as well. Because of course, last season when we got into the Champions League, I think we had a coefficient. I think we had 8 coefficient points or something like that. We're seeded third. All right. So that's better. Let's see, how many do we have? We have 18, so we gained 10 full coefficient points, so that's very good to see. Let's just get straight into it. Let's draw the first two and see what group we want to get and what group we definitely don't want to get. So we don't want to get Group F, that's for sure. We can actually meet AZ again, which would be fun. I think the groups we want to avoid are definitely F and G. I think the other groups could be good enough for us, but F and G we definitely want to avoid. So let's see, Group A gets Dinamo Zagreb, Real Betis to B, Alexandria to C. We get Besiktas and Celtic. Alright, so we beat Celtic already this year in the first qualification round. So we know we can beat them. Besiktas is a very tough opponent, but I think we got what it takes. Oh, Cluj also here in the group stage against Dinamo, Sporting, and Marseille. So they've got a tough group. Let's see who we get. We can get these 5 teams. So I would love this team, Sabortalo from Georgia, because I've never seen that team before. And we actually do get them as well. First time ever for me playing against that team. Sabortalo, I've never seen that name even before in the game. So very happy with that. I always love playing against new teams. Look at that value of 2 million euros. So I'll see you guys for the first group stage game. We don't know when it's going to be yet, because then we'd have to skip another day. But I'm going to leave that for next episode for the first and the second group stage games, both of them in the same episode, of course. For now, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe as well if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.